is really the backbone of these Indian economies. It's given today, if you see, the SME contribution is almost 7% to the country's GDP. SME is not only it's a developing in the country economies, it is also creation of a lot of job creations. It will give a lot of investments. It will bring a lot of infrastructure supports, technologically supports, and their contribution is tremendous. If I have this, if you think, then SMEs is almost 40% contribution in the various sectors, including the service sectors. So, if you think, then today SMEs is really having a lot of social economic impact also. It is from the tier 1 cities, journey move to the tier 3, tier 4 till to the village level also. But though we are talking about the technical segments, it's of course happening in the main towns and cities areas. And looking to these pandemic situations, technology adoptions, these cloud computing systems, the security systems, these are vitals which is very much important, and where we have to adopt this for the sustainability of our business, to diversity of our business, to growth for our industries. Let me talk about certain figure, how the Indian industry is contributing and contributing to the Indian economies as well as the growth of the industries. I have certain figures, let me just read out. Then you can be able to understand how those companies is contributing in the holistic approach in the growth of the country. 45% of the total productions which are happening in the countries is by the SMEs. And the total exports is happening is from the countries, SME contribution is 40%. In the manufacturing segment, MSME's contribution is 7% to the GDP, as I told. And MSME contribution is again 30% in the service sectors. Its all total is 37%. If we talk about the specially from the IT industries, then it is 8% to the country's GDP in 2022. And IT BPM's industry's revenue is estimated to be 200 billion USD. Can you imagine the figure? Out of which the domestic business is 45 billion of USD, and the export revenue is it's nearly touching to the 100 billion of USDs. If you talk about this electronics segments, which is manufacturing of the electronics and the ESDM sectors and VLSI designing and etc., then electronics goods is almost 80,000 crores in 2021. And production of, I'm talking about the export, right? If you talk about the electronics product, entire manufacturing product volume, then it is 5.5 lakhs crores. It's manufacturing in India. So looking to this, all these figures, you just imagine the volume of business is happening across the countries, and the SMEs contributions and the role of the SMEs. Today you feel analysis, then definitely in the growth in software activities and software related services, India is definitely positioned there, is very, I can say in the number one position across the global market. But in the electronics hardware manufacturing side, we are little behind, which is government is trying to be focused in that segment, and hopefully we are trying to manufacture more and more product, and tomorrow we will be capture the global market. So Government of India is focusing today in the product to be a product nations. So we are trying to make the manufacturing and to develop the product to to fulfill our requirement and global requirement so that India will become to be a product nations. For that, the Make in India journey, Digital India movement, everything has started, as you all of us know, and there is various schemes and various incentives and different type of policies has been framed where all these small and bigger companies as well as the startup, innovator, they are all taking participations and getting benefit out of the schemes. If you talk about the startup movement, then today more than 50,000 startup has been enrolled in DPIP scheme, and out of which today more than 100 unicorn has been already identified. So things about the movement of the startup journey and the innovative idea is coming from the different part of this country. It's not only happening in the Tier 1 cities, it is migrated to Tier 2, Tier 3 cities. And startup journeys and the innovations is the main thrust for the government and main focus for this, and all the ministries of electronics, Ministry of Commerce, they are all focusing on particularly these journeys, and Government of India has framed these Startup India policies, the portals is there, and industries are participated from the various part of the countries. I can give you one or two cases. The startup journeys, it can happen from any part of the countries, from in any age, from any stage. It's not required only these financial supports or the geographical support or the physical support or the infrastructure supports. It's the willpower to start something innovative, to start this journey. If I talk about one example of Bihar, state of Bihar, nearby our neighboring states, one of the college pass out students, not that scholar, but he has having some idea and some willpower to start some things, and he has started borrowing money from the friends and the family members to develop a product that will be helped to the tractors, those who are running in the paddy field. Basically remote control device, right? The concept behind it that this tractor will run in the paddy field or in the open area in the rain and the suns without affecting to the farmer lives. And that is the when we put the questions that why you have thinking that what is the motto behind that. Now see sir, all the lifeline started from the farmers only, and from there only everything is generated, and we have to give them more safety and secure life. And they are throughout the day they are working hard under the suns and rain. So the concept came in my mind, and my vision is the same remote control car, that it will control this army tank also, so that our soldier life will be safe. So that is the prototype device he has started, and that is also successful model. One model, another thing, one innovative ideas I can give from our North Bengal. That guy is from the North Bengal from nearby from Siliguri. He has also guys, he is sitting at North Bengal. He is planning that to develop the drone-based applications where the shark can be monitored and the life can be saved. If you see in the Western countries, every year there is 2 to 3 sharks attack has been happened, and casualties has been occurred. So which is that is came in his mind, and he tried to start this application with the help of drone, which is going to control this shark attack. It's our Bengali guys from North Bengal. So I'm just giving this one or two example. These are very remote areas. They are developing this product, and tomorrow they will be startup companies, and then it will be a part of their SMEs journeys, right? So why I'm sharing all these things, because today if you see, the SMEs are the main backbone and the vital of the country economies. Their contribution is tremendous, and their role in the growth of the countries and the geographical areas, and you can talk about the employment generation in all the angles, the holistic angles. SME's contribution is definitely play a vital role. And government is in the various schemes, like even in our STPI having also our own scheme like NGIS scheme, as Mr. Nirupamji told. We have the Center of Entrepreneurships, which is creation for the startup in all the verticals, right? It's the startup and innovations companies are taking part of that, and it is in all the verticals. It's not only electronics and IT, it's in the agriculture, it's in the medicine, it is on the automation, it is in the AI, it is on the IoT, it's on the medical segment, everywhere, healthcare, educations. So it's all the verticals are welcome, and the infrastructure has been created, the services we are giving, it will definitely help to these smaller companies, though are willing to avail the services. And for the electronics growth, developing of the electronics product, manufacturing of the electronics product, Government of India having a special focus, and we have the EMC2 clusters, EMC1 cluster, all these state government having this, they are enrolling in the EMC1, EMC2 clusters, and inviting the electronic segment companies to start the manufacturing and production in our states. And various states having their own policy to attract the investors and the industries to their states. We have also certain benefits over here, and industries are benefited out of all these schemes. So my submission is that there is a tremendous opportunity across these countries, and from the government side, government is always in the warm, open-handed. They are welcoming to all the industry, those that are coming with the niche ideas and having the innovative thought process. They are most welcome, and always government is there to support you and giving all sort of help. Coming to this cloud solutions, I think this is a very vital thing. It is definitely needed. It's earlier speaker has told in the how it will help to the also in the COVID pandemic situations, because anything can happen at any point of time. We have to be ready for all these opportunities, and the situation will come. We have to be grab it, and we have to be sustained. And if we adopt this cloud technology, I believe it will definitely help to your is maybe a cost-effective solution, as well as it will give you a versatile support in terms of scalabilities, in terms of security, in terms of reliabilities. It will give you in all these sense. I'm not going on the details, and my experts are there. Many panels are there. They will be going to describe all these details. So I believe SME will be definitely benefited out of this technology adoption, and government is here to give all sort of facilities. Technologically, we are also creating a lot of infrastructure like Entrepreneurs Park, laboratories where industry can be going, and handholding support will be there. So my advice to all these my industry friends, definitely they should aware of what benefit is given by the government, and they should try to grab at the right moment so that their business should not be hampered, and that business should be scalable in the many folds. So I believe if you listen to this by today evening, this all the panels, you will grab this some opportunity, and it will definitely support to the scheme your entire ecosystems, and you will be helpful out of these seminars or this event is happening today. Thanks to Mr. Deepak Saus, who is from Delhi. I think he has came to Calcutta and organized this event, and I think many industry friends are together from the software side and the hardware sides, and from the other industries also. And it is a combination of audience, I believe, and many known faces are there. It is a great opportunity after the COVID pandemic to interact among others after this event will be over, and it will be, hopefully it will be a nice event after a long gap. Thank you. Thank you.